Is it just me, or UFC 309 is underwhelming? You know, it's an underwhelming card. You know, the card ain't that great, and I'm gonna show why. You know, what's up, guys? IBG here, and you know, I'm about to talk about UFC 309 being low key ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna start from the early prelims. We're gonna build it up. So, I'm not gonna lie. What do I have to say about this? I'm not even sexist. I swear to God, you know, I love women. I love, you know, I swear. But women fights, come on, bruh. Like, I watch them. I try to enjoy it. But I just can't, man. It gotta be like a Amanda Nunes, right? Like an actual entertaining woman's fighter to, like, really, you know, make me interested. But no, the majority of them are just fucking boring, man. Hardy versus Mora, like, I don't know who the fuck they are, and plus, it's a woman's fight. You know there's not gonna be no knockouts, you know, most of the time. And then you got Basil Havis. I know he's a good fighter. I've heard of him. I've seen some of his fights against Elliott, but it's a pretty one-sided matchup, man. Hafiz is gonna get the knockout, and he's gonna fucking knock out Elliott. We don't need these one-sided matchups, and boy, oh boy, wait till we get to the main card. And then we got these, you know, what the fuck is Mickey Gall still doing in the UFC? This dude just... He's still living off that CM Punk win, man. It's crazy. Mickey Gall is still in the UFC because he beat CM Punk. What are you still doing here, bro? Is he on like a 7-loss losing streak, like a 7-fight losing streak? Like, bro, what is he? How has he not been cut? Versus Ramiz Brihamic, the fucking Armin Sarukian clone. Like, bro, nobody cares about this, man. I get it. Like, that's what the prelims are for. But come on, man. Like, shit is ass, bro. And then we got this bump. Like, bro, I'm sorry, but nobody wants to see these fat fucks, you know, battle it out. You know what I'm saying? They always gas out after round 1. Not even that. After like 2 minutes, and then it's all up from there. You know, it just goes to a decision. It becomes very boring. Like, really. Oh, it's the early prelims. Holy shit. And, oh, yeah, I heard of David Onama. You know, it's kind of like Onana from Manchester United, the goalkeeper, versus Lucas Almeida. That's a decent fight right there. But that's one out of, like, what? It's already been, like, 6. Come on, man. And Jim Miller, I'm not going to lie. I don't know why people are so excited to watch Jim Miller fight. Like, the dude, like, I get it. He's had so many fights, but he's lost of, like, most of them. Like, well, if he won most of them, I'd be excited. But come on, bro. Like, the dude loses most of his fights. He got beat the fuck up by Bobby Green, bro, in his last fight on UFC 300. Like, that shit was embarrassing. And the dude, I'm not gonna lie, fucking sucks, man. And versus Damon Jackson, another bum. Like, come on, bro. I'm sorry, but nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see this. Like, at least Jim Miller versus Bobby Green rematch, you know, after he got his ass whooped. But come on, bro. And we got Chris Weidman. Like I said, why is the UFC bringing back has-beens? You know, like, what is Chris Weidman still doing? If it's about money, can't you get, like, a commentary spot? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you still doing fighting? You know what I'm saying? You're fucking washed up. Like, I know I'm not alone on this. Versus Eric Anders, and that's actually a good fighter, but Chris Weidman's probably gonna get knocked the fuck out or submitted, man. Like, the dude, he sucks now. Yes, you had your time, but you're done, son. Like, you're done. Ever since you broke your leg, your ankle, whatever the fuck that was, nasty injury, you know. And I don't blame you. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't come back. But what are you still doing, bro? You suck. You're not getting back into a middleweight title contention. You know, you're ass. And then Jonathan Martinez versus Marcus McGee. Don't know who the fuck these motherfuckers are. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who they are. I don't know. I'm sorry. You call me a casual all you want. I just don't know who the hell they are. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. And then, the main card is where it gets mainly disappointing. Get what I said there? Mainly. Mauricio Ruffy versus James Lonta. I'm sorry, but how the fudge is this on the main card? Who the hell are both? Like, who are you guys? Who are you? I've never heard of either of you guys. What are you doing on the main card? What the hell is a polar bear doing in Arlington, Texas? Get out of here. And then we got another woman's fight. I swear on Phonum, I am not sexist. I love women, but fighting wise, get your ass back to them doing them dishes. But you know what I mean, right? Like, it's not exciting. It's not exciting. The worst part is, it's not even like a Chris Cyborg or like a Juliana Pena. It's like a 2 unknown female fighters. Like, the fuck? I don't want to see that on the main card. And supposedly UFC 309 could be potentially the biggest card of the year. Like, fuck out of here. Then we got Bo Nickel fighting Paul Craig. What is with Bo Nickel fighting straight bums? And I get it, Paul Craig beat Uncle Live, Jamal Hill, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Flukes, by the way. Alright, let me not discredit Paul Craig, but come on. Paul Craig right now, like, right now. Today, present day. The dude sucks. He's not good. He's never going to get into the top 10 ever again. You know, like, what the fuck? Like, Bo Nickel can at least fight Ikram. You know, that'd be very exciting. Dagestani versus US, you know. That'd be very exciting. But what is he doing fighting Paul Craig? The dude's old as fuck. He's washed up. Like, I mean, I get it. I've seen how Cody Brundage threw Bo Nickel when... I know you guys remember. Bo Nickel fucking shot a takedown. And Cody Brundage is like, yo, fuck off me, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, Bo Nickel. You fight bums and then, you know, you can move up. But hey, I ain't gonna lie. Right now, the main card, mid, less than mid, trash. And I say on Bo Nickel, Paul Craig. I mean, if Paul Craig could pull off an upset, get a last minute sub, last second sub, that'd be kind of funny. Probably lighten the mood on the night, but. And Charles Oliveira versus Michael Chandler is probably going to be the most entertaining fight on the main card. But I'm going to tell you why I'm not really that excited for Oliveira versus Chandler. I know it's going to be a good fight. They're both going to drop each other. They're both going to get sent to the canvas at one point in the fight. But it's not something new. It's not something special either. There's no big stakes in this fight, you know what I'm saying? If Chandler wins, then he wins. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Like, he's going to get a title shot? No. Like, he's been out for 2 years, 3 years for, you already know. Like, the dude's been waiting by the phone, just waiting for that red panty night, but he's never got it. And now he's going to fight Oliveira. And even if he wins, he's going to have to get one more win to get a title shot because he doesn't deserve it, even if he beats Charles Oliveira. And if Oliveira wins, then cool. Like, okay, what? You're going to fight Islam again? You're gonna get packed the fuck up. We've seen how Islam made that shit look easy the first time. And if he fights Arman, that'll probably be more exciting. But that's only if Arman beats Islam, and that's a big if. If Arman's able to dethrone Islam, and I doubt it. You know, I see Islam beating Arman, and yeah, that's like the only way it would be exciting if Oliveira beats Chandler and Arman beats Islam. But that'd be like an exciting title fight right there. But I don't see it happen. I see Islam beating Arman, and you know. Like I said, if Oliveira beats Chandler, like, what? Like, no big stakes. And it's most likely, like, the most likely outcome will be Oliveira beating Chandler and Islam beating Arman. And then what? Oliveira versus Islam again? Like, bro, nobody wants to see that shit, bro. Islam made that look easy, so easy. And people are going to be like, oh, but rematches could always be different. You know what happened with GSP versus Sarah? Styles make fights. Islam's style is horrible for Charles Oliveira, and that's a fucking fact right there. You can't deny that. Like I said, and it's nothing new. Like we've seen this before. It's like it's nothing special, right? It's like, okay, we're gonna see this again. It's gonna be a banger. Yeah, it's gonna be an exciting fight, but like nothing tickling my pickle. You know what I'm saying? And then we go into the main event. And what the? You already know my thoughts on this. John Jones fighting a grandpa that doesn't deserve the title shot in the first place. Oh, but it was originally booked. Oh my gosh, really? It's not like I didn't know that. Oh, but nobody gave a fuck in the first place. People were already saying, when it was originally booked, this fight, people were already saying, like, Steve Bet doesn't even deserve the title shot when it was originally booked. And then it was booked again. And nobody really gave a fuck. Like, nobody really gave a fuck even more. Like, it should have been John Jones versus Tom Aspinall. You know what I'm saying? Like, in that time frame, Tom Aspinall beat Pavlovich, Curtis Blades. 2 top 5 heavyweights. What has Stipe done in the past 3-4 years? Oh, yeah, he hasn't fought. Yeah. Oh, he did have like a fight 3 years ago. I wonder what happened in that fight. Oh, yeah, he got knocked the fuck out by a guy that's not even in the promotion anymore. Oh, yeah, he totally deserves the title shot. Yeah. And what? He's not even like committed to fighting anymore. The dude does, supposedly by his words, 24-hour shifts being a firefighter. Like, bro, the dude's not committed. John Jones is fighting a part-time fighter right now. Like, oh, but Stipe is the heavyweight GOAT. Nobody gives a fuck if he was good 5-6 years ago. Nobody cares. We're talking about now. And the dude's gonna get washed, man. People really think Stipe has the chance. It's kind of crazy. The dude's old. He's washed up. He's only losing, you know, the mobility, the agility that he used to have, you know. He probably already lost that shit. The dude's old as fuck. He's about to be like 45 or something like that. So Yeah, John Jones is gonna watch Stipe, and it's gonna be an easy stoppage round one. Like it's like especially with the 12-6 elbows, like the rule being implemented in the UFC, it's legal now. Stipe is super fucked. So there you have it, man. I'm not gonna lie. You see why UFC 309 is underwhelming. Like it's not that good of a card that people are making it out to be. Like, oh, I'm so excited. Wow, you're so excited to see the same fight again, a rematch again. Oh, you're so excited to see a juice head against a grandpa. Totally excited, man. But hey, somebody gotta agree with me, right? You guys have to agree with me. I can't be alone on this. I know somebody else has to be thinking this. So, hey, it is what it is, right? Can't do nothing about it. It's gonna happen. So, Duck and Tom, crazy. But if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe. My social media is down below in the description. And I'm out of here.